This is 13 Inside Track, sponsored by LCS Heating and Cooling.
Welcome to 13 Inside Track. I'm Laura Steele. Today, once again, joining us in studio is Renee Lucas. She's the founder of LCS Heating and Cooling. Welcome to 13
Laura.
Inside Track Studio. We match today.
We do.
We've got our fall clothes on. So let's go ahead and talk about the fact that it's getting colder out there. What can homeowners do to prep their home for these colder temperatures?
Ooh, okay. So we're going to start with your furnace filter. We've made it through summer. It was super hot. Your system worked really hard. So if you haven't changed that filter lately, now's the time to do it.
Okay.
And then take a quick trip around your home and make sure all the registers are open. A lot of people like to close registers to try to control temperature in different rooms, but that's really not good on the system. So we want to get those all opened up.
And why is fall a good time to check all of these things? Because especially carbon monoxide poisoning, this is an important issue.
People talk about that a lot. So anytime there's a gas appliance in your home, so think of your gas furnace, a gas water heater, a gas stove, there's a potential for carbon monoxide. So preventative maintenance is recommended, highly recommended on your system to make sure that all is running properly, to make sure it's clean, to make sure that we don't have any carbon monoxide issues that are leaking into the home.
Okay, we want to close our windows during this time of the year. We loved having them open in the warmer months, but when it gets cold,
It smells so good.
I know, and just even the summer air.
Yeah.
So what can people do to keep the indoor fresh instead of opening up those windows?
It gets a little stale really quick. You know, there are a lot of great products on the market to help with this. So whole home air purifiers, air cleaners, filtration systems. You know, I always say my husband and I rarely get sick, and I said we eat well, we exercise, and we have a great air purification system in our home, and it makes all the difference in the world. There's a lot of gimmicky things out there, but there's a lot of research, a lot of third-party research on the really strong products that are for the whole home.
Okay, let's talk about bills. Those heating bills can be pretty atrocious. I know. We've all been experiencing those in warmer, the colder months. Let's talk about how you keep those bills down.
Yeah. So when it gets cold outside, keep your garage door closed. Make sure that your windows and your doors are sealed. Add caulk where you need to. Fall's a great time to do that. You know, something that's a little more in depth, I wouldn't say this is a simple tip, but check the insulation levels in your attic. So if you don't have enough insulation that's keeping the heat in, it's going right out your roof, and it's like dollar bills just leaving your home.
Okay, how can a maintenance plan help those breakdowns that nobody wants out of nowhere?
Yeah. So a lot of times there can be some predictions on what's happening in your system. So we can give you a heads up on, hey, here's what's going on, here's the condition, here's what we need to look for. If you do find yourself with a repair, you're often going to have a discount if you have a maintenance plan as well.
How can people find out more?
LCSheatingandcooling.com. Check us out. Find our website, social media. Call us, text us, email us. We'd love to work with you.
All right. And we love having you here. Thanks so much for joining us today on 13 Inside Track. If you'd like to see your business or your organization featured, all you have to do is email us at 13insidetrack@WTHR.com.